Alright guys, welcome. This is NASA Trades. I've been working on this. Trying to just upload this video has been a headache. So yeah, I appreciate your patience, guys. So today what I want to do is just go over explaining to any new traders or any traders that are just wondering or just curious, because I've gotten a handful of DMs about why I joined Livestream versus the other mentors. So what I want to do is just explain to you guys, show you guys some content, and just explain why I decided to make the decision. So it initially started just randomly finding him on Twitter. I followed him, he followed me back, and then we started just having small conversations. The first thing I did was obviously check out his Twitter. I came in here and I was looking for him because I was with Sean Dekmar at the time, and I wanted to leave that chat room and just kind of expand my know-how and understanding and just learn more and better things, and actually have a strategy. So I was looking around and I found him. This is his Twitter. His name is Jeff. He's the owner and operator and admin at livestreamtrading.com. The link is right here as always, and you can read just his little info here. He's been trading for 12 years and so. He says that he's done prop firm trading, which is a professional level trading at like a company in New York City. I'm assuming. And yeah, so I just usually what I do if I'm interested in a mentor, I just really take the time and just look through their Twitter. I mean, yeah, recently him and I have just been retweeting each other's information. His commentary, his analysis is great. But if you're a student, you're able to just see and hear a lot of that and really apply it with him while you're trading, and we'll talk about that. So this is his Twitter right here. Give him a follow. And one other thing I wanted to talk about is one of my buddies' chat room that he has for friends and with friends. He's currently with Mafia Day Trading. He was also with DekmarTrades. I was with DekmarTrades, and that's where I met him and a handful of other people, other traders. And yeah, so he's got a chat room that he made on Discord. It's called Traders Ground. Right here. Just at Traders Ground, and you'll see this information here, and just DM him and say, hey, I'd like to get into your chat room. It's really nice. It's like a regular chat room, except there's no mentor, and you're just having a conversation with a bunch of other traders in there as well. But I think it's only like about 100 people, which is good, so that way the information just stays with quality. So anyways, that's my Twitter. Let's talk about Alright, so this is the website when you initially come in to livestreamtrading.com. This is the main website here. I always advise everyone to just read everything on these mentors' websites, like whatever they've written down, because it's very, very critical information. And this is his main walkthrough trade recap video that he has, that he always retweets, because it's really important. There's a lot of information that you can learn about this trader. And I'll get into why I joined him in just a little bit. But this is his website. Just amazing information. Read about him. If you're thinking about joining, I would definitely recommend you reading about him so that you just understand each other. And some great information here. Why live stream trading? What separates them from what separates us from them? Who's I can't even pronounce it. Who's live stream trading? This is him right here. Head trader specializing in timing and executing low-risk trade plans on momentum stocks with big reward potential. With 11 or 12 years of market experience stemming from prop trading in his early 20s, which means he's in his 30s, Jeff is known, or late 20s, Jeff is known for his valuable live stream trades and commentary for our group. That's just true. Like, all that stuff is just very, very true. Read the rest of it. This is getting started. This is where you come to learn more. Remember, we talked about this right here. That's very, very important to me, and that's pretty cool right there as well. So read all this information, guys. It's very important. Since I'm a member, when I log in now, this is the access I get. So this is members access. When you come in, it's gonna look just like this. Okay. New members, please start with these videos. It's so nice to have orientation type videos when you go into a service like this, because you're paying money, even though it's not thousands of dollars like Grant Cardone, but nonetheless, you're paying a lot of money. And what gives me a calm sense of welcoming is the fact that he has homework already assigned for me when I come into his business, right? He says, hey guys, get to know me and how I'm gonna teach and mentor you by showing you how I make money and how not to lose your money and how to have real expectations on how our entries are and how our exits are. If you've already been trading, you already know it's not going to be that difficult, but this is so just like filled with so much good quality information. Just this one video here, and it's only 12 minutes long. But if you're wondering what these videos are, they're orientation videos to you about him and his service, how he trades, where is his risk level. As a beginning trader or an aspiring trader, it's really important to understand your mentor and his or her style of trading and what they offer to you, because you need to understand, is that something that is going to help me or not, right? Watch this entire video before you make your decision, because like one of my friends, he doesn't like to trade in his style of trading, which is we'll get into that, but I'll talk all about that. But watch these orientational videos because it describes it and it just defines who he is as a trader. And there's only like 16 videos, I believe. I'm over here. I'm just finishing this one, and I'm still having a problem with letting my winners run. That's something I'm working on. And that basically just means I don't know when to relax, when I feel like, okay, I need to sell. I'm already up $245. I need to sell. But then again, like all this stuff goes, and I'm like looking. I'm trying to, as a student, I'm like, what can I look at? Where's my indicators? Where am I at? Where's the stock? Where's the chart? Where's the price? Excuse me. Like, I look at all that and then tell myself, am I okay to just let this run? But oftentimes, more than oftentimes, I just click sell, and then boom, the stock goes up 10, 20 cents. Anyways, watch these videos. That's the first thing you should do as a student when you're coming in. What he has here is video lessons, chat room, live stream. This is the chat room. You click it. It's a small little thing here. All right, pause the video and read this. This is the day trading area. Pause the video and read this. And this is kind of like, let me get some day trading information talk so you guys can see what the conversation is probably like. Pause the video and read this. Pause the video and read this, right? Actually, let me see if I can get some good quality. Alright, right here where he talks as well, right? Pause the video and read this. So that's what that's like. Educational over here, this is where he just sends you webinars and just kind of important video lessons that you need to be watched, but you can find them in your video lessons. That's a private DM between him and I. Crypto, that is the cryptocurrency conversation. That's the general chat. Large caps, he also understands and trades large caps, but there's other traders in there that are doing it as well. Merchandise, if you like to go buy merchandise, and swing room. Disclaimer, I am not affiliated financially, and I'm not getting paid by him, so that's none of that stuff is happening. So that was that. And live stream, this is what is live stream. When you click this is what's going to come up right here. Okay, this is his chart right here, his level 2s, his watch list, and then his watch list with it going being scanned, and his different time frame. That's all you're going to see every morning you come in. He just calmly begins the day talking about the stocks that he's looking at. If he's going to go long, he'll tell you where, and it's your job just to pay attention and just go along. It's very simple. And then you have your frequently asked question. You could just read about it, pause the video and read it, pause the video and read it, whatever. So that's good information right there. Video lessons. I want you guys to see the website before I talk about the reasons that I got in, so you guys can get a visual of what I'm even talking about. I like to give visuals before I give notes. All right, come on, you're gonna go. The internet is being quite slow. It's not really good.
Hey guys and gals, my name is Jason Bond, founder of JasonBondPicks.com, and I teach people how to trade stocks.
Let me figure this out, what's going on here. Alright, now get this moving here. Come on, mate. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. Wow. I don't know why the internet gets slow at this point. I'm trying to show you guys the video lessons, but now that's not working either. So, alright, let's just talk about some of the reasons why. Let's get out of here. Alright, so let's talk about live stream trading. So one of the reasons why I enjoy being a part of his chat room, because I'm already in there. He's calm, he's focused, he's persistently aiming to find good stocks for us in the morning, including the watch list that he tweets at night. He talks about that in the morning. He kind of goes over what he's looking at, where we should be looking at, kind of just begins the day calmly. And he's always analyzing for setups and potential setups that could be coming. And it doesn't matter if it's long or short, he'll take the position and he'll tell you that he's going to take the position. And he's going to tell you how he's going to do it as well. So you're not only are you learning just within the first half hour of the day, you're understanding what you need to be understanding since you're there now. If he finds anything, he'll announce it via the audio like I am right now. And he also has a screen share, which I've showed you with his level 2s and everything. He has the list posted on the right side where the watch list is at. So during the day, you should always look at that, and because the numbers will change if you miss it, if you go to the bathroom and come back, always just peep over there and make sure that you know where the target entries are for those stocks that he has on the watch list. He talks to you, he telling you what to look for. Like, he'll have a conversation with you. It's just regular talking, and he'll tell you what he's looking for, how to read a chart when he finds a stock, what to look for, what not to look for, how to analyze using the technical analysis that is just very simple, honestly. Just VWAP, 9 EMA, and just support and resistance areas, and then he'll tell you, like, this is where I think the stock's going to go, and like draws it out on the chart screen share, and you'll be able to witness that almost every day. But he also will answer your questions in a way where you know not to buy something. And like, he'll just be like, oh, I don't think I would buy in that area because of this, this, and that, and you should keep your eye there. And that's pretty good to know. Like, okay, no problem. He outlines the trade before it happens. That's a really cool one. Like today, we were trading GERN, right? One of my favorite stocks this week. It was banging on $5 for 4 hours yesterday, and after hours, literally at 4:00 p.m., the bell, it broke $5. And we've been trading it anywhere between $5.30 all the way to $6, and up and down, up and down, up and down. So today, he outlined it so well. Like, I don't know if it will come up. Like, I want to kind of show you guys the idea of how he... Alright, you know what? We could do this. Alright, what the hell is this? I gotta clean this. Nope, it's not cleaning. I don't know how to work this thing. There it is. Alright, how do I get rid of it? Alright, so this is black. Alright, so he'll be like this. He'll be like, a stock is like that, right? Alright, so like for example, he'll be like, alright, so you see this here, this, like he'll tell you stuff, I think we should buy this area, but wait till it goes and does this and does that. Let me add more space to it. So like it'll just go be like that, and then it'll be like this, right? So this will be like the stock, and then he'll be like, so today what I think we're looking for is when it does this and it does that, and then like that will be the buy area, and that's what we're looking for. I don't want to get into real details with it. That's why I'm drawing like this, because I don't really want to give away his you know, his secret sauces and all that, but essentially he'll just like outline it with you, right? Like he'll just be like, oh, we gotta wait for it to go here, and if it does this, and if it does that. So that's very, very actually valuable. I love that, and it works out that way too. And so the whole point of this was that today in GERN, he outlined it in a way that it really played that way. And I even paper tested it myself because I'm paper trading, so I even double tested just to see if, just to learn, like see if I could make a mistake and why I made that mistake, and then I could talk to him about it. And if I didn't make the mistake, then I'd already know why I didn't make it because he had already talked about it, right? So it's pretty cool to do that as well, and that's why I think paper trading is really awesome. So what else do I want to talk about? Let's see. Like I said, he outlines before it happens, and he'll tell you why the stock might go that way, when it would go that way. He'll be like, oh, in the next 20 minutes, the next 10 minutes, the next 5 minutes. And he's 90% accurate on those things. When he says, like, what time a stock is going to do something, more than likely, like 90% of the time, it works out. So that's why it's awesome to know that when you're ready, when you're about to trade with him, he'll be like, okay, outlining, and you're like, wow, I just got the outline. All right, great, I'm ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. 90% of the time, it turns out to be that way. So it's pretty cool. Unless something unsuspected happens, because our chat room does not pump or anything like that, right? And we'll talk about that. So the one other things that you should know about him is that he does not always trade a stock or alerts it just because it's moving or spiking. Yes, he does trade momentum, but I mean, who doesn't? Why would you trade a stock that's not moving, right? But he won't just chase a thing because he knows, he has enough experience. I know there's other mentors as well with like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 years of experience. I get it. But he has enough experience to tell his own students, which are, I think, believe like 200 max, that is not a stock that we're going to trade as a team. 30, 40 minutes, an hour later, that stock is down. It started at $1, went up to $6, came back at $1 4 hours later. So we look for things that we can survive off of and not just ride off of. And we want to survive in a trade together, right? If he says, I'm getting in at 568, today he got in at 568 GERN, $5.68, and he sold $6.02. It's awesome. It's awesome. Everybody that wanted to get in could have got in and did get in, most of them. And most of them sold early because they don't have his patience. His patience is like some sensei shit. So you really need to have his patience in order to be able to get that big T-bone steak out, you know? So he looks for... Well, he's patient. We talked about that. He looks for great setups that actually work out. He takes his time and knows that you might be trading with him. So he'll kind of have this one-on-one commentary and just analysis as the stock is moving. So it's not just quiet and you're like, when are we going to sell it? When are we going to sell it? No, it's like he's holding your hand type of thing, all right? There's no pumping or dumping at all. There's 200 students, maybe. I think 110 are even there in the mornings when I'm there. There's no pumping and dumping. When he gets in the stock, the rest of us can get into a stock. The stock is going to go up, obviously, but by its own volatility that's being caused outside of our chat room. And when he sells, first of all, he's the last guy that sells, which is ironic. Your mentor is usually the first one to sell and then waits for you guys to sell, or he sold on you already. Who knows, right? I mean, I do know that a lot of students, I'm not going to say their name or anything like that, but I know a lot of a lot of traders have been telling me, yo, man, I heard this about this mentor, and this is what happens, and they'll show me their things. Like, I've seen enough to know that I need to be with a mentor that I don't have to think about things like that. I don't want to waste my time trying to figure out, like, oh, you know, am I in a scam? Like, what's going to happen? Is my money going to get taken away? I already have to worry about that personally. NASA Trades has to worry about that because my money is offshores. I'm an offshore, no PDT, momentum, penny stock trader. Everything within that freaking title is risky and just essentially gambling to the average person, right? I don't want to do that with the professor, quote unquote, with the mentor, with the guy that claims that he knows how to trade these volatile, risky stocks. Think about that. Respect that for yourself. Some of you are like, man, I just don't have the time to be patient, because he's patient, man. Sometimes he might not even find a stock until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not a waste of time. He'll find one, but if he doesn't, it wasn't worth it anyways. That is the day where you can tell yourself, no trade is good because I didn't lose any money, even though I didn't make anything. As a trader, if you don't know this, 99% of us know this, but if you don't know this because you're new, it's 5 days a week. I get it, 20 days a month, but that doesn't mean it's a job that you need to be on. It's unnecessary for you to be trading every day. Understand that is not cool. We don't find that to be cool or badass if you're there 5 days a week. In fact, you might even become annoying, like I do sometimes on Twitter when I'm like destroying your feeds with my commentary. But nonetheless, it's important to know that you have a mentor that you don't have to worry about that part of risk. You can mitigate, control, and kind of manage your risk on your other things that you're doing. For me, I'm with SureTrader. I'm using margin, no PDT. I'm a US resident. It's all risky, misky, bisky, right? But if you are mature enough, you take the time to do your homework and understand how to manage those type of situations. 90% of traders that I've met are with SureTrader and have started with SureTrader. It is the beginning place, but we'll talk about that in another video. So that's Livestream Trading right there. He'll answer your questions. He has lunch break around 11:50ish, which is really, really good. I honestly think everyone should have a lunch break so we can all just relax. But then California over there is just going to be sitting there with no volatility around 10 o'clock because we're over here on our lunch break. But anyways, so what else do I want to say? He may not be for everyone. I get that. I know a lot of you guys like to just, get in there, bang, bang, make a couple $100, couple $100 million, and be out by 10:30. I used to do that. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I lost a lot of money. I felt like it was mainly because I wasn't ready to ride those roller coasters. And for new traders, it's not something I'm trying to discourage you from. It's a path. It's there. It's concrete. I'm not going to be able to get rid of it, but I do know that that's not something advisable for everyone to do. Yes, Madaz is one of the fastest scalper trader that I know, and his main focus is to focus on what he does best, which is making a lot of money using his strategies, and he does not have a chat room. But that doesn't mean, even though I liked it, I watched his YouTube videos, like a few of them, and I went and tried to trade like him, and I lost a lot of money, and I was like, damn, I should have just paper traded his style instead of real money. So anyways, I wasn't ready for it, and a lot of traders right now think that that's what's hot, that's what's cool, that's what the millionaires are doing. No, that's what the advanced, experienced day traders are doing, or people who just want 90% risk and whatever else percent, hopefully something. For new traders, that's not something I would recommend you guys to do. Take the time to learn how to trade a stock in the stock market, instead of just coming in here buying and selling like a madman. Like look what happened to the Bitcoin people. Just emotion. The Bitcoin thing is no different than the tulip bubble. Anyways. So I think that's what's important, to have that type of mentor, and that's why I chose him. I'm not getting paid by him at all, but I'm learning a lot. I've been watching his YouTube videos since January, so that's why I feel a little closer to him, and like in the sense that it feels like I've been a student and I'm talking about him like I've known him for a million years type thing. But I'm telling you my own experience. I'm a day trader. I began day trading in November. I've been studying penny stocks from multiple handful of mentors that are found on Twitter and YouTube since November of 2016. I like to opinionate on topics. I like to give my commentary. I like to chit chat because this is becoming my full-time job, and this is my main source of income that's going to be coming in to just help the other streams of income that I have and that I'm willing to grow, and I'm in the process of growing. So I do want to take this serious, but at the same time I want to take the trading serious, but I want the culture to be fun, right? So I want to make sure that the stress level is down, and that happens when you feel good knowing that whichever level you are, you need a mentor. And to be with someone that doesn't give you that type of anxiety, that in itself is like free. It's worth the pay. So I don't know if there's anything else I'd want to say. I'm just getting started. I've only been live day trading with him for about 3 days. I've been watching his material since January, and I'm going to get more involved with him. Again, if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know. But Let's see if I covered anything else. I think I covered just about everything I could think of right now. Yeah, if you have any other questions, if I didn't answer any of your questions, DM me either on Twitter or just give me a comment here, and then I can answer that. But I feel like I've talked about everything I really could that might benefit you guys to know before you guys make these type of decisions. And yeah, so we'll talk about more things about SureTrader and just some basic advice on a random video that I'll make. But this concludes the why I joined Livestream Trading with Jeff. I'm very happy with it. I think you guys are going to be happy as well. But just take the time to do your homework, because, you know, respect these mentors, but mainly respect yourself, because it's your money and you're trying to learn so you can become successful, and make sure you do it the right way. All right, be smart about it. Thanks. Take care, guys.